Hey guys, I'm going to create more prayers today, but I figured out how to get around the forgiveness part. Without forgiving your enemy, you can also create prayers to ask the divine justice for, to intervene and to give you justice against the enemy, right? So you don't have to forgive, but there's ways you can do it, okay? And as I said before, forgiveness is not necessary when the enemy work around the clock to make your life live in hell, okay? Because judgments, you want judgment to fall on their head. Don't want them to get away with it, with whatever they've done to you. So, stick to your gun and do not forgive, but I'm going to create prayers today, remix for you guys, to get around, whatever the enemy have put in a way. Because, they know, part of your consciousness built on forgiveness as well, but there's always a way. I'm telling you, there's a will, there's always a way, They manipulate ways to get to you. So you could do the same. We're going to manipulate, what rightfully ours to bring the divine justice on their head. That's it. We're not going to break laws like they do or they continue to do, done in the past or whatever. We're going to do it by the book. And that's what I'm going to create today. And I'm going to create today to endorse you, okay? So it's going to be a layered remix with a bunch of prayers all layered together. And to outdo whatever the enemy have done, all these roadblocks and all this intention, curses, magic, dark magic, impressions, binding, all the enemy they've done, because they work from the darkness, from the dark side, right? And they always, from my experience, a lot of people who are involved in this program are from India. They're Indians. Okay, so that why Canada now made it easier for Indians to come to Canada, because this comes from above. Canada doesn't decide who comes in here or who doesn't. It's the United Kingdom who decides. So when the Prime Minister, swear an oath, he's swearing to the crown. He's not swearing to Canada. So he does not decide who comes or who goes. It trickles down from them, from the crown, to here. And what they do is they do what they're told, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Canada have no decision-making power whatsoever. Okay? It's not a sovereign country. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, it's delegated. All these things are delegated by the crown. If you look at the House now, some of the House members are not elected by Canada. They are directly tied to the crown. Basically, they put their people to run the show. When Mark Carney, whatever his name is, the Prime Minister, the current one, was elected, because it came from there. It came from the, so that's why Trudeau is related to them, John Chrétien is related, all the Prime Minister are related to the crown, okay? And so is Prime Ministers in, or Presidents in the United States. So if you go to every Commonwealth country, you'll find the House is all run by people coming directly related or affiliated with the crown. You understand? So when you understand that, you know the power dynamic, how things work. Okay? So that's what I want to kind of, all the Commonwealth countries are not sovereign countries. They're all controlled by the crown. Even though, when I was in UK, the British are so brainwashed to think. They said, they're not really running anything. They are just, honorary. They have an honorary role. They are just given this honorary role, and they're not really. The government is running the country. The government decides. Okay, so enough. I'm not gonna really debate with people what they want to believe. The British people are brainwashed to think they're stupid to think the crown is an honorary role. So anyhow, I don't want to deviate away what I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to create prayers to break the spell, the magic, the witchcraft, the intention, impressions, bindings, hoodoo, voodoo, whatever they do. Okay? And I'm going to upload it for you guys. You're free. You can use it. You can download it, whatever. And it's going to help you. Okay? And do not stand on guard. Do not forgive. I'm telling you, there's ways you can get around it. So the prayer I'm going to upload today, the remix, is going to be all-encompassing. It's going to help you, get what's rightfully yours. Divine justice is going to reign, regardless what they want. You know what I'm saying? And do not take anything from them. I'm telling you. Don't take anything from them, because once you take something from them, like, a payout or whatever it is, it's like you accepted what they've done to you. You understand? So I've said it many times. I could not be any clearer. You have to know how the enemy operates. They are giving it to you as hush money for whatever was done to you. You're accepting it by taking money for it. You understand? So reject whatever they give you in order to get your divine justice, in order to ask God to judge on your behalf. Okay? So you have to be crafty like they are. They're very crafty, So you have to be smart. You have to know how the enemy think in order to go opposite way. Do not go where they want you to go. They put this bracket. They wheeling you in, drawing in to make that decision. Okay? When you understand that, then you understand how the enemy think. Okay? So, anyhow, look out for my remix prayers that I'm going to create for you guys today, and I hope it helps.